Hi everyone. So we all know length matters on pants. Specifically, some may argue pants are the most essential part of the outfit. And by some, I mean me. So it's really important for your pants to fit you in the way that you want and in the way that looks best on you. Straight fit, wide cut, boot cut, whatever, length is always going to be at play. So I really wanted to highlight how easy it is to hem a pair of pants, and whether that is for someone that has a sewing machine that's just collecting some dust, someone that's been wanting to learn, so this is your push, or someone that's been wanting to take it to the tailor, and this is your push to take it to the tailor. But hemming your pants, pretty simple. It does a lot for you. If you found a pair of something that you found out in the world, out in the wild, and it was just a bit too long, so I wanted to hem these today, and I could probably do it in under like 8 minutes. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start the timer, and we're gonna start with measuring how much to cut off. So I'm aiming for about 1.5 inches, which I could line up on my pad right here. Grab a translucent ruler, measure about 1.5. These are actually, awkward positioning here. These are actually women's pants from Uniqlo, women's trousers. They drape differently than the men's pants. And for some reason, the men's version of this had like, part of it was like an elastic waist, which I didn't really want. These ones are perfect. The perfect pant. They were just a little long. I had to get them in an XL. Alright, so that's one pant leg onto two pant legs. Might be a little messed up because the pants started falling at the end. Ran out of table space here to fit all the camera equipment. Next, I want to press down on the, whatchamacallit, the leg opening. Creating a hem right here. Press. Press. Sewing is like cooking in the way that most of it is prep work and not barely, but like 30% of the time is like the actual using of a machine. Maybe even less, dude. 25% maybe of using the actual machine. Okay, that's one leg down. And this is kind of like the lazy way to do it, because I don't really care too much to create like a really nice hem. But yeah, there's definitely other ways to create like a nicer looking hem, but these are my own pants that I don't care too much about how the inside looks. But in the event you're doing this for someone else and they care about how it looks, there's a way that you can fold the hem in itself so that it creates a cleaner line and it doesn't have this raw edge of fabric. So we're at 4 minutes so far. I think we're okay on time. this small like tabletop like press like saves me so much time from having to use like an actual surfboard ironing board. Alright, so this can get out the way. Another way I cheated is my sewing machine already has black thread in it, but that's because I mostly work with black clothes anyway, so not too much cheating involved. And then from here, oh whoops. I like to start at one of the seams, so that's less noticeable when I do my back tack. I don't know what it's called. So first you create the first few stitches, reverse it a little bit to lock it in place, and then you go back. I'm just using a pretty simple straight stitch, the simplest of stitches really. Yeah, not much to it than that. Just sewing straight across, following the edge. You can pick up speed once you're getting in the rhythm. So that's number one, some scissors, fabric scissors. These ones are some solid ones that I've randomly, it's not that random, but I found them at IKEA. And I guess it's random because I wasn't like on the hunt for fabric scissors. I just knew that I could use more, so I was there and they were like $5, so I was like, why not? Okay, so second leg, I think we're still good on time. Same thing, start at a seam, and sew, reverse, go forward, and sew, oh no, L, okay, so, dude, I swear this isn't some trick. Lock in place. There you go. We're at 7:52, I'll call it here. How to sew your pants in 7 minutes and 52 seconds. Wait, what did I say? How to hem your pants in 7 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm just cutting off the extra threads. And honestly could have done this a little bit faster had I been just a tiny bit more prepared, but prep work is part of the game, just like I said about cooking. I don't know if it's gonna show on the camera. How do I show it? Maybe in different lighting. See, here's the straight stitch. Sorry for the lint. Got dogs. Here's the inside. Looking good, looking good. I'm gonna try them on. Dude, let's go. Fire. Now they kind of fall right where my foot is. Let's put the shoe on. Sorry for the shoes in the house. Hell yeah. Like, they're still wide, but they're not like overly baggy now. I'm like looking at it in the other screen. Yeah, it looks good. Sick. So way under 10 minutes. So if you do happen to pick up a sewing machine and it's been collecting dust, practice a straight stitch. You could hem your pants like nothing going forward, and that just opens up the possibilities of everything you buy in the future, from thrifting or retail or hand-me-downs, gifts, whatever. So if you made it this far, there is one part that I didn't mention in the video about these particular pants, is that the fabric doesn't really fray that much. And by fray, I mean like fall apart or unravel when they're cut. So I didn't have to do anything to the seam of it or to the raw hem of it. If that is something you're interested in finding out ways to get around, there's some fixes out there, but I can show you. Just leave a comment for more, if anything. And thanks for watching. Bye.